Welcome to part, I don't know what part we're on anymore, 9 maybe? We're going to get the old filter running today. So to do that, we're going to turn off the pump. That's it. We turned off the pump. Alright, now we're going to take a look at the filter. So a couple things here. You want to make sure you have your gauge in there, and you want to make sure that the air valve is closed. This is it here. It's closed. And then you have a bung in the bottom, which I believe is out of frame. So the filter should all be sealed up and kind of ready to go. So now we're going to turn our multi-port valve to filtration. That's this guy over here. Only do that when the pump is off. Don't even think, not even for a minute, don't even think about turning that handle while the pump is running, unless you want to break stuff, and it's on your dime. Alright, we're ready to go. For the first start of the year, I like to open the air vent on the filter. It's sickening how faded the sun makes everything. You can see the orange that it was just a few short years ago when I replaced that part. Anyway, we opened that to let all of the air out because the filter hasn't been used since the last year, and now we turn it on. Now we have to wait for the pump to catch prime because we just added and admitted a lot of air to the system. We're going to wait until water starts shooting out. It's going to be a minute, and when it does, just be ready to close it. It's got to fill this whole thing. That's it. We're going to let everything run for a minute here. Running. That was exciting. And let's see, our pressure is right at 20, just about on the mark there. So that's our starting pressure, and this is with a clean filter because I backwashed this pretty good before I shut the pool down last year. So this green and this red thing are just a dial that you can turn like that, just to give you an idea. So we're just going to line up the green with that 20. Actually, we're at about almost 22. Almost 22. About 21.68732586973. Now once that hits about, 30, 32, somewhere in there, that's going to let us know that it's going to be time to backwash. But the filter is not doing anything right now because this is a DE filter, Diatomaceous Earth. We need to add DE. How much DE is going to depend on a number of factors. You want to start with the manufacturer's recommendation. This is a, hey Ward, don't be so rough on the beaver tonight filter. It's the DE 4820. That's 48 square feet of space, filtration space inside. So really all you do with that is you take that number 4820, just lop the 20 off and stick with 48. Essentially you want 4.8 pounds of DE in there. I'm going to go about 3 to 4. So like I said, you could start with the manufacturer's recommendation and go from there. Generally, the more DE you add, the better the filtration, but the more often you're going to backwash. The less DE you add, the worse the filtration, but the less often you're going to backwash. So let's go ahead now and put in some DE. I used to have some DE in here, then winter happened. So, just do a little weed whacking here. There you go. We're going to open that up. Oh, it's looking peachy clean in there. Har, har, har. Now we're going to take our DE and open this thing up. Oh, there's a leaf in it. Don't need that. Let's see what else we got. There's, oh good, there's DE in there. Oh, by the way, everybody says don't touch this, it's carcinogenic. Don't breathe it, it's carcinogenic. The air is carcinogenic, okay? There's a million ways to die. This is just one more. If you have to be that concerned about every little thing, you could be the safest person in the world, and somebody will make a better idiot. And they'll find something you forgot and get hurt that way. Okay? At your own risk. If you want to wear a mask and do this, you can feel free to go ahead and do that. I don't feel the need, so I don't. Very simply, you're going to go to your closest skimmer, which is what we're at right here. And we're going to take a scoop of DE. How much is a scoop of DE? I don't know, about $4 or $5 at your pool store. Everybody always asks, well, how much DE is actually in there? Can I use something else? Just get the scoop. It's going to last you for the rest of your life. Just buy it. It's $5. And take your DE and just dump it in. A lot of people are going to say, oh no, that's going to clog the plumbing. Let's see. Let's see, did it clog the plumb? No, it didn't. Yeah, because water is still flowing. It's cloudy. Well, that was fun. Let's do it again. Here's number 2. You can dump it right in. And watch. This is the toilet you wish you had, where everything always goes down and you always get a royal flush, as long as you're putting DE in. Now, what are these floaty things? Just a clump of DE. I'll just break them up. And as far as that, you can just rinse it off. I usually do that at the end. We'll do it again then, just to do it. So that was 2. We'll get a third one. Shazam! Didn't clog? Didn't overflow? No mess on the bathroom floor? Wow! And this makes number 4. I'm going to do 4 good scoops. This one is maybe a little light, but that's it. Dumped in the DE. Wait, it goes down. Break up any clumps if you want. Water, rinse down any of the DE. Simple like that. I'll pull that off so you can see a little bit better. You can do a swipe around in there. There actually is a little bit of DE. But you do have one other thing, your basket, and that oftentimes will have DE. And it does. So, again, it's like washing golf balls or something. Keep dunking them like that. And eventually that's going to just dissolve. There it is. Squeaky clean, no problem. As far as in here, I like to give that just a swipe around. Careful, because there's suction in there, powerful, and it will suck you down and you won't be in for a good time. So just be careful of that. Otherwise, we're done adding DE and getting the filter up and running. So, with that, put everything back. There's your filter. Well, that's your skimmer, but that was your filter. So now that the DE is in, your pressure may have changed ever so slightly. Mine was almost 22, and now we can call it exactly 22. So it went up, you know, just about that much. Just about that much. So that's all right. Just make a note of that, and keep an eye on your pool and the equipment, and see what it's doing. Check on it from time to time. Being that I just opened the pool and it's green, chances are very good I'm going to have to be backwashing right quick. How fast is right quick? That might be a week. It might be as soon as an hour. I don't know. But being that whatever green is in the pool is sort of settled right now, it's kind of like on the sides and on the bottom and not really much in the water. We're just trying to get some of the water clean right now. And now that we have chlorine in and shock in and everything else, the pool is officially running, but just not clean. And that's partly the filter's job. The rest is, well, this is my job. So that's going to do it for this part. What's next for the pool? Probably going to give it a rest for a couple of days. That won't make any difference to you in seeing these, of course. But it's supposed to rain for the next couple of days, so that's good. And once it does that, we can get just a little bit more water in the pool. That can't hurt anything, because we're going to have to manually vacuum. So I think that's going to be the next part, but we might backwash before then. I'm not sure. We'll have to see which way it goes. But anyways, one of those two is going to be next. So thanks so much for watching, and we will see you then. Take care. Dirt, 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 dirt.